Hello, Witchy School of Wisdom Witches. How are you? Today is Saturday. Share your sacred space Saturday. How is everyone? I'm waiting for some people to come on in and say hello. I am live. Yay, live. And I'm doing ritual space, so I wanted to share the space with you before we get started. So I'm just waiting for some people to come in to say hello, hello. If you're here, say hello. So we are at Austin Belly Dance Studio. And once a month, I have facilitate a new moon ritual. The ritual is close to, hi everyone, say hello. The ritual that I hold is the closest Saturday to closest to the first new moon. Sometimes it's a little bit off, but that's fine. We still gather in sacred space. The energy is fabulous for all these women. Hey Donna, how are you? Thank you for joining me live today. So, I wanted to walk you through a little bit of, if I can see y'all, what my sacred space looks like. That's kind of cute picture, I must say. Can that like be my thumbnail? How are you, Donna? How are you today? And how are you spending your Saturday? Let me know. So, my name is Madam Z, and I am the Magickal Life Coach and the Magical Mentor in this Witchy School of Wisdom. So you'll probably see me lots and lots and lots of times around here. I mentor and coach newbies that are coming out of the witchy broom closet. And I also facilitate moon circle gatherings for women. And this is just what I love to do. So I want to take you on a little trip of what some of my rituals look like. We are having a ritual tonight. Ooh, it's hot in here. The heat index is like 111, 110 here today in Texas. So I'm dying of the heat, dying of the heat. So we are gathering today, Saturday, closest to the new moon in sacred space. And our theme for today is hearing our sacred voice, empowering our voice. And we're going to be working with the throat chakra. We're going to be meditating. We're going to be doing all kinds of cool stuff and journaling and lighting candles for women who were silenced. And we are going to join them all in ritual today, and we are going to honor them today. So let's take a look at my ritual space. And when you come into ritual with me, it's very sacred. You get anointed, you get welcomed, you get treated like a goddess. Hey, if you're here, say hello. And I wanted to share with you what it looks like for a live ritual if you've never been to a live ritual. Now, nothing is going on now. It doesn't start till later. And I would never, ever, one of the ethics of facilitating. Hey, Robin. Thank you. One of the ethics is not to videotape it unless everybody has signed a waiver and everybody's okay with it. Now, I have a Witchy Goddess retreat coming up, so I wanted to share with you a little bit of what ritual looks like and how it is set, and everything is beautiful. So if you haven't been to a ritual, sacred space, women's circle, I encourage you to do that, to join a local group. There's tons of them everywhere. Every moon circle that I facilitate has a different theme. So this moon circle is different than the other moon circle. Am I looking at the right camera? Who knows? I feel like I'm off. I'm not looking right. So let me see if I can turn this, because you know how horrible I am about trying to turn this thing around. There's the button. All right, so let me turn it around so you guys can see. Hey, if you're here, say hello. Was that you, Mariah? Did you just pop in? Did you just pop in? I've been jamming, y'all. I've been listening to some old funk. Some old funk. It gets me pumping. I love the old school stuff. So let's turn it around and see what it looks like for sacred space. Okay, y'all can see me. So, as you walk in the door, this is what you will see. The table is set, and that's where everybody gets registered. Hey, sister, how are you? Then you can see in the mirror all of the stuff. And that is my sign, so people come in, they'll know exactly what my sign is and what I do. I'm going to move that over a little bit. And right here, is where you will have the my vendor that's coming in. She will set up right there, and she's selling all sacred soaps and bath salts and everything that has to do with teas and goddess energy and sacred, what is it? We call it Sacred Sunday, or taking care of yourself, self-care. So she can be selling all kinds of self-care. So this is, let's walk you into the ritual space, and you can see me right there. Flash! All right, so they're going to come down this way. Flash. And let's pan around. I'm going to try to move slow for y'all. And this is our ritual space. Everybody is welcomed with the goddess energy. Everybody walks barefoot into the circle. They take their shoes off and they walk on the rose petals. So you're treated like a goddess when you come into sacred space. So let's just walk down the aisle. Now, mind you, it's still light outside. So all this will be dark. They'll have a little bit of ambiance, little lighting going on so I can read the ritual. But other than that, it is totally lit with candles. So let's take a walk as we walk down to the goddess. Yay! And I would sing, but I'm a horrible singer. So I'm not going to even try to grace you with that. So when we are entering sacred space, and this is what you do when you enter sacred space. Thank you, Donna. I'm trying not to get lit over here. And I will greet you. As you can see, your path is lit by candles and roses. Roses bring in love, bring in communication, bring in romance, gentle energy, peaceful energy. Okay? And then we have salt lamps that just brings in positive energy and releases and cleanses the negative energy. So as you are coming into sacred space, you are being anointed and cleansed with salt lamps and with rose petals. Okay? So you're coming into sacred space. And this is where you will stop. I'm going to stand right here. And I will be facing you. And I will ask you, sister, do you come in love and light? Are you ready to enter your sacred circle? And they'll say, yes, I come in love and light. And then I will anoint them with my oil of choice. I think today I'm just doing Celtic goddess oil. And then the goddess will greet you. And she is right there. And then you can do your offerings if you want to. You can put your offerings on the table. We have all kinds of flowers and stones and candles and crystals. And you would take your seat right here, wherever you want to encircle. Now, today, and that is what it looks like. Is that not beautiful? Yay. It is so gentle and so inviting and so warm. Can you just imagine all of these women gathered in circle? And you know some of these women because they are in my group and they participate in the group pretty heavily. So you will know them. All of the energy that we are, it's a knock over the thing, that we are creating. Let me fix that. And we are joining together in energy, in sacred space, in healing. And that chair right there is where I'm sitting at, performing the ritual. So let's walk over here. And we will meditate. We will journal to hear our voices. This month, it's about Gemini. New moon in Gemini. We try to gather close to Saturday as we can to the new moon. We may be off a couple days, but it doesn't matter. The intention is still the same. We still bring in that energy. It is about communication, so we are working on our throat chakra, and we are working on honoring women who were silenced. And as you can see, that's where you enter into sacred space. Now, right down here, you'll see, I don't know if you can see it really well, are a bunch of stones, right? Everybody will gather a stone when they come in, and we do a meditation. And they are to write their power word that they use when they want to speak. What emotion does it bring? So does your voice bring in the emotion of power? Does it bring in the voice of reason? Does it bring in the voice of kindness, compassion, being loud, being heard? And then they will put that stone on the altar to be blessed. They will pick another stone and they will write in the name of the person that they most admire as a woman that has been silenced. Whether it is someone in their life, someone in history, someone that they really, really admire, someone who has struggled, and then they will put that stone on the altar also to be blessed, and so we can hold sacred space with the women who were not allowed to gather at Circle, who are not allowed to be heard. They can be heard here today with us in sacred space. Is this not beautiful? This is what I do once a month, my local goddess circle. Every theme is different. Every month is different. We journal. Hi, Ashley. We journal on different themes. We journal on different wounds that need to be released. I just want you to sit here and imagine yourself in circle with these powerful women, all healing each other, all journaling the things that they need to release. As you are blessed by the goddess, as you are welcomed into sacred space with no fear, no judgment. Can you teleport here? I would love for you to teleport here and come join us. I wish you all could be here with me, but you know what? You can. The retreat, and this is just a little bit of what I do, that goddess retreat is in October, and this is just a little snippet of what you will be doing and what you will be experiencing. Can you imagine doing this 4 entire days of ritual, of healing, of witching, of goddess energy, walking with Persephone as we honor her in the underworld? Rituals, sacred ceremonies. No, I'm not crying. I don't cry until I get into ritual. When I get into ritual headspace, that's when I start to cry. I always cry in ritual. It's a release. And here's the thing that I talk and I teach about my clients to my clients. You have to cry. You have to release that energy in order for new energy to come in. If you hold on to that energy, you are suppressing your emotions and you are not allowing the good things to come in to your life. So you have to cry it out. You have to let the tears flow, the cleansing tears. And I always cry in ritual. And I always cry and I'm an empath. So I've been doing this for many, many years. And I always know which woman needs me to hold their energy in sacred space as I stand behind them, send them powerful healing energy, and let them release everything they need to release. This is what facilitating sacred space and women circles are about, ladies. Hey, Chanel. I'm so glad y'all are here. I wish you guys were here with me every Saturday. So, not every Saturday, once a month, Saturday closest to the new moon. So, book your tickets. Come hang out with me. You have a month to get your tickets on. Or you can just go ahead and get into that witchy sacred space that's coming up in the retreat. That's coming up in October. So we have time. Get you on some payment plans to get you in this circle. There's a space right there. If I can get my finger. See, that's Mariah's space right there. Hi, Mariah, that's your space. That's Chanel's space. That's Susan's space right there. That's Ashley's space. So claim your space. Claim it. Make it happen. Isn't this beautiful? And just imagine the scent of incense burning, ritual music, drumming, singing bowls, cymbals, chanting, goddess energy, raising the powers, raising energy. It used to be back in the day, we were forbidden to gather in circle. And the reason why we were forbidden to gather in circle is because when women gather in circle, shit changes. We are powerful by ourselves. We are a force to reckon with when we gather in circle. And that's why they're like, you're not allowed to gather in circle. You cannot be by yourself. Or you have to be by yourself. You can't be with other women because we know what happens when y'all get together. Shit changes. Right? So are you ready to make a change? What do you want to make a change? What do you want to change? We're doing a little mini ritual. Actually, I don't know, but I see myself in a long flowing dress sitting in a circle chanting something. Yes, ritual garb is amazing. It gets you in that energy. Let's see if I can get it a little bit closer. This stuff changes your life. When you come out of ritual, can you imagine me sitting here? This is me standing here, waiting to receive you into your sacred circle with your sisters. As they welcome you with open arms, you will never ever be in a more inviting place, more welcomed place than you are here with us. So if you've been felt like you were outcasted, where you were unwelcomed, you couldn't speak your voice, it was an unsafe space for you, leave it all at the door, because this is not the place for that. You are welcomed here to speak your truth, to speak your voice, to open up your throat chakra, to work with the spirits, to do mediumship, to pull tarot, to do readings, to do pendulum work, to do psychic work, to do core cuttings, all the stuff that witches do that were so frowned upon. We welcome it here. The goddess is, come sister, come be with me. Let me heal you from the witch wound, from the mother wound, from the daughter wound, from the patriarch wound. Let me heal you. Let's take a couple deep breaths. And envision yourself here with me. Drop yourself into the sacred space. Reach out your hands and touch your sisters in circle, raising that energy. In and out. So we open up our throat chakra, speaking our truth, walking the path of the goddess. As she cleanses all of your wounds, as she gives you a big, warm, welcoming hug, where you sink into her arms and you let go of all the burdens that you've been carrying, all the weight that has been on your shoulders, all the time you have been silent. The tears are rolling down your face as you release that energy in order for you to speak your truth. How are you feeling? Feeling powerful? Feeling tired, exhausted? Are y'all up in your feels? Your feelings too much for you? Are you releasing the energies? Are you listening and walking with the goddess? As we walk in circle, and this is why I'm walking in circle, we are raising energy. You feel heavy. I'm not crying. No, I'm not crying. Can you, if you're crying here, look at this. I just want to show you how beautiful it looks in the mirror. Can you imagine being here live for 4 days in sacred space, on sacred land, sacred land, cleansing waters as the waters of natural springs flow under the earth. As you step into Mom Gaia, she runs the water over your feet, cleansing it. And now we say goodbye. And I invite you to join me in ritual, sacred space, for 4 whole days of feeling so much emotion, especially love. Yes. We're working with Kuan Yin. We're working with Kuan Yin today. Tons of rose quartz, tons of pinks and roses and selenite. This is very intentional ritual, like all of my rituals are. Every stone, every color, every scent, what you eat, what you wear, every goddess is intentionally picked to bring in that energy that we are working with that day. Let me flip you around. Ooh, flip. I think we're back. Can y'all see me? Let me back up a little bit. There you go. All right. So that is what our rituals look like. Live and in living color. Okay? So I really want to invite you to join us in ritual, sacred space. I'm only taking 10 people. I think we only have 3 spots left, if that many. So if this is calling to your soul, this is calling to you to release that energy, I invite you to look at the pin post under, I believe it's Witchy Goddess Retreat. It's under the pin post or announcements, I'm not sure. Ah, you're in love. I love ritual. I love it. I'm not at my computer as I would copy and paste it. I'm in ritual space, so I can't copy and paste it. But if you look in, Shana, oh, I love the reflection photography. Holy wow, information, please. Even though I won't be there a lot, a bit far from, oh, New Zealand, love my selenite tower, your energy. Oh, thank you. Chanel's so sweet. So if you are called to join us, and join me as I lead you into 4 days of healing, powerful goddess energy, where we work with Persephone. If you don't know Persephone, she is the goddess of the underworld. She is a duality. She works halfway. Half the time spends half her time in the underworld and half her time in our world for spring. So because it is in October, we are working with her during the underworld, which means we're doing a lot of shadow work. We are releasing a lot of energy. We are bringing in the dark goddess, because not dark like you think it is. Dark as in shadow work, stuff we need to release. Okay? So look for the pin post, my sisters. If you have any questions, please send me a message. I'm in sacred space for a few hours. It starts about 6:30. Doors close at 7, because if you are not here on time, sorry for ya. Doors close at 7. That's when we set sacred space, and that's when we cast the circle, and no one is allowed to come into sacred space once we start and call on the goddess. So, on that note, I'm going to go ground. I'm going to go eat a little bit, drink a little bit, rehydrate, because I had to do this myself. And if you really want to join me in Sacred Circle, in the Witchy Goddess Retreat, please let me know. Check out that pin post for the information. We have payment plans available. And if you need a custom one, we can work on a custom one. All right, my sister, it is sacred. Share your sacred space Saturday, so I wanted to share with y'all. So I would love to see more of your pictures, and I wish y'all were here. Happy witching, my sisters. Bye.